Well, I was watching somebody's videos and they said that they don't like video or channels that have nothing but video gates, and they have no, what did he say, commentaries or narrations or whatever. So hopefully my channel will stand out a little bit different than others, because I mean there is guys out there that just do nothing but video gates, but I like taking them apart, man. That's half the fun. I was just going through it, and I want to clean up some of this wiring, make it look a little prettier. And I really don't know how to clean the inside of these. And I think this coil right here came unsoldered, co-soldered joint, so we'll probably, you know, fix that. I've just been doing a little bit of alignment on this, and I know you guys laugh at my, you are not supposed to use these as a tune, and everybody laughs. These are either supposed to be brass or plastic or a non-ferrous metal, but after you you know, put in your finals, it says to I got lucky on that, man. I think I did. That's the original old stock right there. I got lucky on that rascal. But they want you to go through and make sure that your I can't remember if this is your final. No, it's probably your driver bias, and that's your final bias. This one's up all the way to 100%, and it can't go up no more. This one they recommend to be about 50%, 50 milliamps or whatever it is. I had to replace this resistor right here because this is an older model, and that's why the Philippine models get up so well. They added this in here to choke down your milliamps on your bias, so you can't achieve 100 milliamps. You can now. It's set about 75ish in there, in that area. But they want you to retune this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. This one here, I believe, is for your frequency. You don't really want to mess with that. This one here is for your clarifier split channels. Unsure what these are. I'd have to look them up. Probably your A&L and noise blanker. Don't spread these coils. Just leave them how they are. They should look roughly about this. If they're not, just kind of, you know, open them a little bit. But don't mess with these coils. Leave this one alone and this one alone. If you want to align your receiver on these, I'm not real sure on how to do it, but these are your pods right here. This one, this one, this one, and these four. So, but see all these green caps and whatnot. This makes up your receive. These caps go bad and stuff from what I've been viewing, that they go flat, and that's what messes up your receive, these little green caps. But here's your volt mod. And for some reason, after you do that mod, and I wanted to come down through here and show you TR24 is still missing. It's supposed to be right there. But these two resistors, this one and that one, is the two that you change. And then they wanted you to jump something on the other side in the previous video. And some of these radios didn't come with these chips. Some of them have. Mine had one in it because it was modified when I got it. That is a chip out of a 148 mobile. And so I got the crystals. And I got that crystal, and then where'd the other crystal go? I replaced two of them, I thought. That one, that big one, and this one right here. I replaced them. And I can't remember, one of these ones is the ones that is wrong to get your uppers and lowers to match to your AM. So if you align one to be on, the other is going to be off, no matter how hard you try to align it. Whether you go in here and do your adjustments for your VCO or whatever, or your you know, for your frequency counter. But it's not the frequency counter that's wrong. The frequency counter is right on. That was set factory, and as long as you don't get in there, that's set. There is no adjustments. And if you look, both my fine and my coarse clarifiers are 12 o'clock, and I'm on 5.0. But see, AM's off. If you go to sideband, because sideband is on now, so technically I am off frequency a little bit. Technically, no matter how hard you try to tune this, or you try to tune these, it will never line up because of them crystals. And I can't remember the one that's supposed to be in there. See, that's a 1024. That's a 1024, see? And that's an 11325. But this one right here, I believe, is this one. If you change it to whatever, then it'll line up. Because see, look, the one slug is all the way to the bottom. So, but I did everything to this radio except for the channel mod, and I left that out when I replaced the chip. I said, you know, I got a 2990, that's 10 meters, so what do I need a Cobra 2000 that's been channeled? So, but, and well, somebody did do some work, I guess, because I don't think those were original. So something had happened to it at one point, and somebody had fixed it. So, they had some voltage regulator problems, I think. But, hands down, best CB radio Cobra has ever made. When they were partners with this Datascan Corporation, old school coiled snake, see how it's coiled? Look at a new Cobra. Look at a new Cobra. That's why you'll hear me say old school coil snake in the lakes, Cobra 2000 getting on up. I don't know, it's probably 19, I don't know how to date them. Probably an 82. as old as I am. It's 30 years old or so. But yeah, Cobra 2000 GTL. I see what these other guys do on YouTube. I watch them. I can do what they do. I'm not as good as them. But if you put your mind to it, you can do whatever you want, I imagine. Boy, I sure would like to clean this up and make it look new. My radio is so rough and just horrible. Just horrible. I mean, that one guy takes out the power supply. He takes everything out. Everything. The whole radio, all it is a chassis and the board. And cleans it with scratch. And I'd like to put a fan back on there. I'm going to order me some of those computer fans. Like 4 or 5 of them buggers. I need a few of them. Because it does get a little warm. I mean, you know, the transformer gets warm. That's the only part that gets warm, is this transformer. Everything else is nice and cool. You know, these finals never get hot unless you're transmitting. And then, if you're only running it at a watt and a half, you can key it up, walk away, come back 3 or 4 days later, and it'll be perfectly fine. You put it up on 6, 7 watts, you know, and you'll burn it up probably. But and for some reason, when you do it, after you do the MPC mod there, and you add your finals and shit, it likes low dead key. So when you go to align your radio, make sure that your dead key is set at like 1 or 2 watts. And then when you key it up, make sure you go audio and then tune. If you don't do that, it won't get the peaks out of it. I'm like, well, why is this damn thing only doing 8 watts, right? Because I dead keyed it and tuned it how you normally would tune a radio. And I was like, man, yeah. You know, keying up 1, swinging 8, no, it was doing more than that. So I went back through, and that's what it was. You gotta audio into it a couple times, and then adjust, and you'll get your peak out of it. I actually ended up getting about another half watt out of it by doing that. So let's see where we got our dead key at. Right at a watt. Just buries it. Hello, audio. We're getting about 21, 22 peaked. So we got a little bit more out of it, but about it. So I doubt that they can hear a dummy load. They've been doing that though. It's like every time I key up and I say audio, somebody else does it. I don't know if they're just coming down and tuning up or if they actually hear it. I'll be damned if freaking 2 watt dummy load and talk skip. But so there you go. Another JL production. Cobra 2000. Till the next vid, we'll see ya.